What's going on, people? Welcome back to another Teen Mom OG recap, which aired on December 3rd, 2018. Now, the show started off with Caitlin, and she's going to get her sonogram. And I was surprised to hear her say that she was kind of looking forward to living alone for the first time since she's been with Tyler. So Tyler and Butch are on FaceTime, and Butch has shaved off his mustache. And he looks so different. He just looks like a new person. So, they also told Butch that they're having a baby. And I thought Butch had already known about it, but this is first time hearing that they're having a baby again. And he was just kind of surprised about it. So, Macy is in her new home now, and she's unpacking when Jen calls and asks, can Bentley come along with them to the hospital when Mackenzie have the baby? And Macy, she's cool with it. She's like, yes, he can go. So Bristol, she's back home, and she's taking Trip to his football game. And she asked him, do he want to see Dakota? And he's kind of like not so much into answering her because his mind not even on that conversation right now. I don't know why she's even like asking him something like that, because I feel like if he wants to see Dakota, he'll bring it up to her. But I don't think it's a big deal. Personally, I don't think it's a big deal if he doesn't want to see Dakota. I'm not saying she's forcing it on him, but it just seemed like his mind wasn't on that. You know how you ask a child something, and it's like they're looking for the right answer to tell you, to please you as a parent. And so he was like, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't care. Like, he just sounded a little frustrated when she asked him that. And so also, Dakota, he also had mentioned that even though him and Bristol didn't work out, he's going to always be there for Trip. He said he's not going to force a relationship, but he's going to always be there for Trip. So Cheyenne is back home in LA with her family, and she's talking with her sister, and her sister has a baby shower coming up. Corey's friends, he asked him how did his family take Cheyenne and how did they feel about her when she came out to visit. And he's like, oh, they like her. They just keep asking me, when am I going to marry her? And he just sounds so excited to be talking about Cheyenne. Like, they just bore me. The whole, whatever it is they got going on, it just bore me. It just does. So Cheyenne's sister asks, will Cheyenne and Corey be her baby's godparents? And then she gifts them with a black t-shirt that says Godmother and Godfather. So on to Andrew and Amber. Andrew, he has on a robe, and Amber asks him, what is he doing with the robe on, and why is he sitting up there looking so cool? And he's like, I'm just being a G. And she's like, you're not being a G. You're just a big baby. I'm like, girl, if the man want to be a G, let him be a G. I mean, it's just for the moment. He is just joking. But she always got this way of cutting a man down no matter what, and making them feel smaller than what they are. You know, it's like she always has this way of spoiling even the smallest moments. So she's telling Andrew how sad she is that Leah never really wants to spend time with her as much as she does Christina. And I'm not trying to put her down or anything, because I know she's trying to change and be a better mom for Leah and everything. But she have to realize for a long time she wasn't in Leah's life. And all Leah knew was Gary for the most part. I mean, she was there, but she was like off and on. And Gary, he was always there. And then when Christina came along, that was the closest thing to a mother that she had. So she just got to give her some time for her to really want to spend that time with her. So Macy and Taylor are meeting with friends and doing finally some grown-up activities. So they went golfing while Bentley is with Jen and Larry. I'm not sure where the little ones were, but Bentley is beginning to look just like Ryan. He just has Macy's hair. So Tyler and Butch, they're talking, and Butch asks Tyler, did they plan on having another baby? And Tyler is like, no way. And it's just hilarious to me the way Tyler expresses himself. And Butch asks him, do he think that being with two women played like a big factor in what's going on with their marriage right now? And he's like, yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tyler gets comfortable doing their little trial separation and don't even think twice about coming back home to his wife. So Amber is spending time in Gary's house with Leah, and she's teaching her how to shave her legs. And it just seems like, to me, why is they teaching her about shaving legs? That's something that, I don't know. I know that it's going to come to that, but why did they have to put it on camera and make such a big deal out of it? And like, well, she's the stepmom and I'm the mom. This is what Amber is saying. And it's certain things that I just really want Leah to come to me with, because I just need her. I just want her to really need me and understand that I'm the one that's supposed to be there helping her with certain things. Like, she sounds kind of jealous of Leah's relationship with her stepmom, but I don't know. I just felt, and this is just my opinion, I just feel like it's something else that she should have been planning on doing with Leah on camera more than, other than shaving her legs. That's not like a real little girl, mommy and daughter moment to me. So anyway, Dakota speaks with such frustration every time he talks about Bristol. And he said that she makes co-parenting sound like something she got to teach him to do, when it's simple. She just do her part, he does his part, and that's that. He also said that he'll always be there for Tripp if Tripp needs him. He's not going to push to have a relationship with him. He don't feel like that's necessary, especially with him not being his biological son. So, Amber, she apologizes to Caitlin and Tyler for trashing their home. She's out of rehab now. She's doing good. And so the whole family is having dinner. Butch wanted to speak privately with Caitlin, and Caitlin was like, I hope he doesn't want to talk about my marriage, because I do not want to talk about that. Which I'm pretty sure he does, because that's all they've been talking about. So Butch and Caitlin goes out to the yard and talk, and he just kind of bringing up the past and stuff, and they're just pretty much talking about everything. And she claimed that all the stress worrying about him doing drugs and in and out of the rehabs, along with other things, put a strain on their marriage. But once he started to get his life straight, things started to get a little better for all of them, but they still got a lot to work on. And then there's like this old clip of Butch and Caitlin having an argument during the time Tyler and Caitlin used to live with Butch and Caitlin. When, Caitlin's mom and Butch, they were a couple way back then. And this is like way back when it used to be just teen mom. And Butch, he apologized to Caitlin for like telling her, got the nerve to have her child tattooed on her that she gave up for adoption. Like, he was being very judgmental, and none of them wanted, like, the family did not want Caitlin and Tyler to give the baby up for adoption. So that's where all that had come from. So Cheyenne, feeling like the world revolves around her. Apparently she's telling her friend that she's having difficulties being single again. And I mean, just talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Because she just got me so burnt out on her whole storyline dealing with her, Corey, Zach. It's like it's just ongoing, and it never changes. I just wish she finds something else to talk about. At this point, our whole conversation is always pointless. Along with her single life, I don't know. I just wish that she would find something else to focus on during the remainder of this season. So Bentley and Jen and Larry made it to the hospital to see Ryan's new baby boy Jagger come into the world. Bentley seemed to have enjoyed himself, and he couldn't wait to get home and tell Macy all about it. So Amber is explaining why she feel like it's important for her to be there to help Leah shave her legs. Again, pointless. Nothing much to watch here. I don't see why both of them had to be in the bathroom teaching a little girl how to shave her legs. It was just not a big deal to me. But that's what Amber feel like she has to do to prove to the world that she's a better mom now, I guess. So Bristol is blaming herself for Trip not wanting to have anything to do with Dakota. For some reason, she's feeling like that Trip is hurting inside from everything that's going on, and he just putting on an act to make it seem like he got to do that to protect her. So Tyler and the whole family is just all putting in their thoughts on the whole trial separation between Tyler and Caitlin. Well, I meant Tyler's family. All of them were standing around at the end of this episode talking about the separation and how surprised they were that it's come to that and stuff like that, because all they've ever known was Caitlin and Tyler, Tyler. But, you know, it happens, and it's just something they're going to have to get used to. So that pretty much concludes my recap of Team I'm OG for this episode. If you all enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching.